Habe ihn. Ich create eine Quest. Quest ist gleich gepostet.
Oh mein Gott, Razian ist hier. Mach mein Set kaputt. Die Arschgeige.
Hat Bock, die Schlampe.
Hello. Did you get the picture? Goldie makes a clip and Goldie is in the club. Simply the classic. You know what? Let's take a look. A clip of Goldie on.
Oh nein.
Ich will keinen Ton hören.
Du bist gestorben und ich drück noch W und dann sterbe ich
Best
einfach
respawn
dabei.
there is.
Beim Respawn einfach so, oh guck mal, eine Klippe, flop weg. Ah. Dieses Spiel und Spawnpunkte, ne?
Well, I'll imitate you everything. You make a clip of me and you're in the clip. I'm making a clip of you and I'm in the clip. But first, hello Samurai, hello Kali, hello Goldie, hello Graph Crustancase, hello Mia Luna. Did you get a good meal today? Are you strengthened? Is there actually melee combat here?
Yep.
On Goldie
You
again.
can hit the button F and hit someone in the face, and don't forget to stim yourself.
The guy is just everywhere. Ironically, I've been playing the game a lot in the last few days. I really liked the Hollentotcher again. It's a very fun game, definitely. And houses, I spent half the day with me just farming these super credits and gold medals. Then you just do a very simple mission at level 1 and run around looking for the treasures. We farmed a total of over 1,000 super credits that way. And with that, Mia Luna was finally able to buy one of her very first talent trees. I'll call them talent trees, because I don't know what else they're called. What is the term for the parts, Kali? What are these strange things called, where you can basically buy items? Battle Pass. Combat Bonds. War Bonds. That could be.
I see
Hey,
soon.
hello,
I
Evelina.
see a square. Oh, look, a
Guys,
square.
I want to note, I started this game today and went out to eat, and 17 minutes later the game was still on the store. I have no idea what's wrong with this mod. But it took 17 minutes for the fucking game to load. I can't explain it to you. But I always have to start everything half an hour before because I don't know if it works. We made very slow progress last time because we lost people. Above all, we have lost all our researchers.
The Holy Square.
And our 2 new people that we locked up lost their spine and leg.
Plot twist,
Because
Tyurru plays on
SID has gone
HDD.
crazy. What to pick? What kind of voice was that? Little sister goes through menopause. Okay, let's see. We also have a fun mod with the folding chairs thanks to Goldie. Why the hell?
Plot
Look
twist,
at me, Luna's
I'm
so
a man
strange.
now.
Well, that's how she looks every night when she sees me naked. Yes. Well, yes. But today we will definitely continue.
Plot twist, Tyurru has the longest schlong.
And I don't know yet where the paths will lead us. But I definitely want to move forward. But I'm not a fan of Slanish.
Plot twist, Tyurru is fetter.
I'm a Cone fan. Okay, why doesn't Goldie's voice work, but only Evelina's? What are you doing, Goldie? Why are you ruining everything again, Goldie? What's wrong with Goldie? Exactly. We are currently researching our energy belts. Our people can survive a little
Plot
better
twist,
with the folding
it's
chair.
because of all the twists. I'm
We're
spinning
starting
right
to complete
now,
our
sister.
wall. What the hell is going on here? I'm maximally confused right now. Okay, Evelina has the right voice, Golfie has the wrong voice and Collie has no voice at all. That's the way it has to be. Yes, that was to be expected. Doesn't make anything of it, Collie, no one likes you, that's normal.
Plot twist, I'm actually Collie.
Oh, come on, I like you. So I'm sure there are many other people who like you the way you are. And yes, we are back to our square. Personally, I just
Now
love the
I'm
style
normal
of my
again.
square.
Will Collie in
Cathartic,
factorial?
practical, and good. Really, Collie? Why no Factorio? So, we're going to do our deep drill next. And with the deep drill, we make our deep scanners in the same way. But wait a minute, let's do the gene extractors first. I wanted to clarify all the hygiene from Andres. But now we can also make our first energy belts. So we have 2 really good people at the front with an energy belt. which you can see very nicely. The wall is also being pushed forward more and more. I will also make a pass here as soon as possible. In this way, we can defend our base better overall when it matters. And we are in the middle of the mountain. Anything that is dark green is a mountain region. Oh, stop it, Collie. You don't have to drown your feelings. Especially not in alcohol. There are enough people who like you the way you are. You won't find them here, but I only mean in general. You know what it's called. A lid fits on each pot. I think the proverb makes more sense in German.
Plot twist, Collie is actually a wok.
Okay, how do you do that, Goldie? The hell do you do that all the time? How the hell do Goldie do this fake voice all the time?
Do one now, sister.
I don't understand it. Do you know what magical hands you have right now?
Ducky.
But it's really decomposing.
Ducky, 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 ducky.
Sometimes I wish Melina would just do a stream anyway. And builds in some STTS things that I can then
Plot
abuse.
twist, ducky ducky ducky
Only
ducky
for a
ducky
revenge
ducky
act.
ducky 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 ducky.
The worst thing is that Goldie somehow found a mechanism to get on my nerves even more.
The holy duck.
But well, we did it. Our wall is standing. More or less. I could even imagine that we will have a lot of insects here in these regions. But I'm not afraid of insects anymore. Meanwhile, it's just a small fire. Hey, hello, Asai. I dreamed today that I was working, only to wake up and go to work. That's evil. But in fact, nowadays still dreams of school days. I don't know about you, but I dream about school quite often. Even things that never happened. I think these are all things that you can't really control and turn off. And I usually know that I'm only dreaming and that it's not real. But it rarely helps. Especially I had a whole new pillow for a few days. The thing is exaggerated like a fucking marsh map. And since I have the thing, I have the feeling that I even dream some strange things much more often. But I sleep very peacefully in and of itself. I know how to force lucid dreams, but in the long run it's really exhausting and you get stupid, says Connie. When you're really tired and dozing off, you generally notice again and again that you can control certain dreams. Real little mini dreams. You probably know that when you're so extremely tired in front of the PC in the afternoon or so, that you really have mini dreams. Real daydreams. And a lot of it is just normal thinking. Normally I'm used to not dreaming so much. And when I dream, I always forget it.
Here you go, have a head pat.
Then it is extremely hot. How good it is for a mountain to have outside we have 40 degrees, almost with the mountain it is more pleasant 20. And that without air conditioners. And yet I wish we had some third good researcher. Do we have to make sure that we push the parties forward again? But most of all, Goldie, I'm curious to see if we can find all the new minerals with a deep drill. Oh no, a fucking kid. Ah, she's optimistic, has a great memory. But I don't want fucking children.
Oh, ein Kind. Tot. Oh, noch ein Kind.
But my prison is full. I have no place in my prison. In a big, cozy prison. And why does the child go to prison? What is that supposed to be? What the hell is this supposed to be?
How about second prison?
The child enters the settlement and goes straight to prison. With nonsense for the prisoner horny. Because I need a bigger prison, so much bigger, cozier prison. We can't get around it. I also wanted a hospital and a prison in the south. Pairs. So technically, my prison is a square. A wimp in hand-to-hand combat. No, thank you. Oh god, now I definitely have such a small prison. Okay, that means the child. First the child. Aw, damn, our new addition. Eaten with a camel. Huh, not bad either. Okay, you can't tell me that the weapons in this game are not OP with the OP. It's disgusting. So, my dear samurai, you are in demand again. But be careful, children's organs are much more unstable than adults. The camel bites him right away and sucks all the water out of his body, then mutates and then shows that the critters are actually aliens who want to conquer the world. Just like kiwis. I'm afraid you've played way too many Resident Evil parts, Kali. But as it is, organ removal works perfectly. We already have the next person in prison. So, let's take out your organs. So many organs, I don't know where to put them, yay. I'm in organ heaven. In absolute organ heaven. For corn.
Plot twist, Collie is Wesker in disguise.
Is that the weird guy who has sunglasses? I think he also exists in Dead by Daylight as a killer figure.
Plot twist, sister is a square.
Oh shit. You can do it, samurai, come on. So, we have 6 new organs. It's time for a dealer. And a little bit, we can also build this communication system in the meantime. I completely forgot about them. So, here you go. Our first own communication system. Thanks to this thing, we will probably be able to trade better. When I look at how things are for my camp at the moment, it really wouldn't be bad if we could get rid of all our shit. At a wholesaler or something. But well, apart from that, they need more space anyway. We really have to make sure that we build a few extra rooms for all our stuff. And probably a lot of new things will be added by the Warhammer 40 centimeters. Especially all the fat weapons now and fat explosion. Plasma weapons. Wait a minute, there are even traps for tanks. There are even flamethrowers. Are you kidding me? Are you really telling me there are flamethrowers? Okay, here's this artillery, we've seen it roughly before. The Hell Cannon. Doesn't sound so strong now. I find the differences so extreme. There are some weapons that are so ultra OP, but in the same talent tree there is a weapon that just can't do anything. The thing, for example, does a lot of damage. Movies imagine that the part has a very high DPS. And then there is also an axe. Absolute people. Really hard pew-pew. Okay, Goldie said, there are even vehicles that I don't really see right now. Or is that here in the vehicle? An assault cannon. It sounds very strong. And then there's a gun with 50 damage. A cannon with 50 damage. No, we'll see. We will have to research everything one way or another. So, now, we have the device with which we can steal the genes. That's exactly what we're going to build right here, in an extra room. We're making a hospital, we're making a gene chamber, and we're kind of making a kind of prison. Yes, just like tyranny. We steal all genes. Tyranid is their name. In any case, we become clear of all the genes. And we also have the perfect victim for it. If we could manage to steal good traits from the guy we eat.
Plot twist, Tyurru was real all along.
These 400% wound healings are really awesome. Let's first improve and beautify our small base. There is still a lot to do. There is also a lot of work to do. And as I said, I really want to have the small chamber. Prison. Let's see. Oh, awesome, we even found steel directly. Again. Exotically, steel has somehow become a real scarce item in our country. And that, although I always had way too much of it. We had so much steel out here, I didn't know what to do with it. But as soon as you build even one or two small things, you have no stand at all. It even feels like the room is way too big for a prison. A spaceship crashes. Will you help us? So theoretically, I would really have to help the guy, because he already has 24 points in the minus on his reputation. But if I them up like that, it gets even worse. Fighting against the gas types as well. I do have an idea. How about we accept the quest and the attackers, then maybe go right into the robots up there. Okay, that doesn't hear anything. This will not end well. The attackers will come from the left or from below. Oh, now I really have to save these damn assholes in the normal way. They are so far away. I don't even know if I'll arrive in time. Ah, looks good. Still pigs from you, bum. The question is, of course, where do you come from? They come from the left, well. The royal tribute of a goal is also still to come. Okay, that wouldn't be so bad with the timing. She comes from the left to a shit. I should have known. And one of them has some kind of grenade launcher or something. Oh no, triple rocket launchers. If you can, take out the guy. Okay, so to that Berliner is on the ground. The hell is where this explosion comes from? Ah, that's him. Okay, we now know who it is, but I can't do anything about it right now, and a Berliner is crawling around like a little worm. Kali is stunned. The idea could still do something. He still has his energy belt. Kali on the ground, Evelina on the ground, Aro on the ground. What's going on here? The guy with his fucking grenade up there. Singing is still doing very well, it should stay that way. During SI defined effort. Good samurai, you have a lot to do. Samurai, you have a lot to do. Don't think it was worth it. Well, let's start with Timo, he needs your help the most. I would have managed Normie not to get a single shot. Well, okay, Timo is no longer in danger. Oh god, it's a huge job here. The main thing is the fucking nobleman who survives, isn't it? So next up is Mia Luna. Then Kali. Fuck Evelina. I'll tell it like it is. You are not in danger of life. Okay, now it's Kali.
Here you go, have a head pat.
I'll take care of all the people, don't worry. Fortunately, Samurai didn't get a single shit. That makes things a bit easier. That's how RO. Yes, we even survived the shuttle quest and you didn't get a single shot. Nor me. I really wanted to suck up to this realm, because we have morals in the minus. Or minus reputation. So RO is also taken care of. Now Evelina. Oh yes, here you are, look. You're dragging Luna to my hospital bed.
Save me, you bando square.
Has been a really nasty battle. They had so many explosions, the bums. So Evelina is also out of danger. Oh, Goldie is bleeding very heavily. Goldie and Arvub flowers both very strong. So Samurai has not yet brr. I only have Samurai, don't go crazy. That could be very unpleasant. Thank God. ARVU is already working as a doctor. Okay, then everyone seems to be fine. We just have to be careful because of a wound infection. So Naomi has also carried the last injured person in and Krusty, but still has to be treated. He still has a little bleeding. Aw no, these are just a few little robots that crashed. In other words, worse than unfood. There used to be 112, now there are only 108. Indirectly, it is a very nice and good line of defense against all people and animals. The guys must have somehow fended off 3 attacks. Do you see all the corpses here? They were all attacks, and they ran into it and died immediately, without a chance. Very dangerous. What do I want to see correctly? That's when Yuelina, Koli and Aro were hit hardest. Yes, Timo even lost his eye. Until at some point something manages to accidentally break the spaceship, then we have a problem. So, there are still these cool stimpaks lying around everywhere. Why don't we just use them? "150% faster healing, right?" Yes, take all the damn syringes with you. Then we could definitely give one to our seriously ill people. Okay, all those who should be on the ground now, get an injection. Oh, Life is Poisoning of Drugs is already making their tour cool. Incompetent. So, now it's time for injections. Now there is one injection for each person. For 12 hours you will no longer have any pain and you will have twice as fast wound healing. Yes, hello Mia Luna, it looks mega bloody. You also lay on the ground for a while. But you fought bravely, you retreated and you just got an injection in your ass. So in the buttocks, not really literally in the ass. Otherwise get a little cleaner here. It's disgusting how it looks here. My kitchen is so dirty, but everyone gets food poisoning because of an incompetent cook. I think we found out last time that Normie was actually responsible for the bad meals. First single cook with very bad skill points. At least with the lowest skill points. I think Normie poisoned everyone. Where on earth did you learn to cook, friend? Well, what other profession should I let you do? I'm afraid no matter what you do, you're going to poison everyone. So, let's see, where did all my weapons go? Somehow, no one has a real weapon in their hands anymore. Look at one day, For example, Mia Luna and yours truly tried to cook and we cooked separately and both of them came back and reported how we managed to cook our food. I think she burned meat and I made a pure mushroom cloud with my milk.
I learned to cook from School of Tyurru roast bots and shrooms.
I think it had been milk. I put on milk, turned on the stove, went into the living room because the phone rang. It took less than 2 minutes, and when I came back, the entire stove was full of shit. Oh no, that wasn't milk. That was soup. That's right, that had been a soup. And a really nice soup with herbs.
I cooked once like Tyurru showed me. They call the area Death Valley since then.
Apart from that, we don't just have fungi and bugs. We also have human flesh, there you go. We are not barbarians.
Why human sister?
Well, you shouldn't eat me.
We are not barbarians. No,
Do you want the
Tyurru
left
is
leg of our
leader
latest
the
victim
barbarian
tonight, or do you want the
barbarians.
right leg? So, there's a gun lying around. So many weapons have some kind of bycoding. Are they all gone with all the good weapons? Evelina is still lying around unconscious and RO is also lying around unconscious. Oh, where did the folding chair actually go? From me, Luna. Oh, there. Hey, there's something good about it. The parliamentary group no longer hates us. Little consolation, I know. No, the whole thing really wasn't worth it, I have to be fair. The whole thing was a griff in the toilet. Reminds me that we will still disassemble the shuttle. So RO can also run again. So you're not doing so badly. Do they want to be completely cured right now? You can already dismantle my extractor. My hygiene extractor. Then I can stuff the guy right in and hope for the best. So, then we still need a gene bank. And even ARVU is completely cured. I think it's crazy how all people had 150% faster wound healing for 12 hours and caused almost nothing to be felt. So, well, let's put this weird Andrus in there. And then let's hope for the best. Hey, hello Timo.
Sie nannten mich Langfinger, weil ich unglaublich viele Schlösser knacken kann und Frauen befriedigen kann.
You do it for clips. Or was that me? Probably I was. So normie stuffs our victim into it. With a lot of luck, we have this 400% wound healing right at the beginning. That would be surgery. And please, 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 please clean. We have so many food poisonings that people throw up everywhere. That's a bit tragic. At least our deep drill will soon be researched. Then all that's missing is the scanner, and then we can search for things
I
endlessly.
don't want to clean, I want to hunt.
There's nothing out here to hunt. Except for a rhinoceros. And 108 robots. Do you want to hunt a robot? Is certainly a very fun leisure activity, robot hunting. With all the hatred with artificial intelligence at the moment, anyway. Hey, wait a minute, why is our prisoner starving? Why are our people all starving to death right now? Somehow, SID seems to be pretty lazy. He doesn't even feed our prisoner. What the fuck, SAT, take care of your fellow human beings. Yes, because of you, you are starving.
Emotional
You are
damage!
responsible for the prisoners. Don't be so completely useless. Oh my goodness, a subscription.
No.
I don't
Here
have a
goes
new
my
Mia Luna.
money.
This is the very first Mia Luna. Who says that the very first reveal was killed? Nobody. Oh hello ARVU. Hey, thank you very much for your subscription. I didn't think I'd get money from you without having to take my clothes off. Which was not a crazy world. But honestly, thank you very much. Good news, you even survived.
We did see you as you took the corpse into your fridge. More fun
We had just
later.
had a pretty heavy attack, and I even gave you a combat simulation. Well, to be fair, it's really not a dress. We got something like that. Mental deafness. Not necessarily the best, but it is useful. So, the guy is already at extreme starvation with 87% shit. Sid starved the prisoner to death by up to 88%. You're the shittest prison guard I've ever
Plot
seen.
twist, our view was here all along.
Why did I hire you as a prison guard?
Here you go, have a head pat.
I love how you always have beatings first and then cuddles. The main thing is that your hand is always somewhere. Okay, but we didn't get what I actually wanted, half the way. Now I'm going to give the guy his weird juice so that he doesn't die away from me, right? Oh, it will last another 15 days. He will not die for another 15 days. So Tiefenbohrer has been researched, now comes the scanner. And again everything is full of vomit. At least now my spatial shape has taken on how good that is. I will definitely build a hospital here now. I'm just thinking about how to do it with the doors. Preferably automatic doors so that it goes quickly. The main thing is that the medicine will flow quickly. We'll soon need more electricity anyway. So we then have to research a real power plant. Oh hello, my dear Trestos. Oh, I'm doing great. At the moment I haven't bullied anyone, except probably a little bit of Kali. But that's kind of standard. It's just not real bullying. Wednesday if we don't Kali bully a bit. But I'm just wondering why Evelina is still broken. Oh, because she's a wimp because of that. Ah, okay, she's a soft flute. But hey, how are you Trestos and how are you ARVU? What kind of series are you currently watching and what fun games do you currently have? I'm with the Hell Diver. And series. MHMH, well, Ranma, I think the Netflix series is funny. Otherwise Hell Paradise. Sentenced to be a Hero. Slay the Spire 2. I think I even played the first part. I would have to take a quick look at my Steam library. Indeed. I only played the first part for 43 minutes. I was probably so overwhelmed, didn't see through it and gave up. Last played on February 28, 2018. Oh shit. From Friday midnight will be played. 2 weeks holiday. And I just continued watching Hell's Paradise. Friday already. Did I miss that?
Here you go.
Is
Have
the
a
new
head
World
pat.
of Warcraft season already on the way? Yes. Oh, that's right, on March 3rd. Oh, now I completely forgot. Yes, that's right, on March 3rd there will be the new World of Warcraft expansion. Well, I'll definitely take a look at that, because it's mainly about Silbermond. From Friday for those presented, even already. Okay, to be fair, I won't look into it. I'm going to wait a few weeks, probably even because I don't like it when it's so full of asses. I'll do it. I actually swept up World of Warcraft, but I was very curious about this new expansion. Mainly because of Silbermond. And we know and love everyone. Blizzard never plays on patch day. When did this ever work? I did it once, back when VoD came out. And I remember that we had a huge queue, full of garrison. Apparently, only one person was
I
allowed to
say
do this
Ty
quest
would
to
be
open the
perfect for
garrison.
World of Warcraft again. As a Terran bounce crusher or as an Horde.
There
She
was
is
somehow a
perfect
kind
to
of
work.
telescope or telescope. You had to click on it and only one person could click on it at a time, and then it took a while until it was back. And I remember how people then started to form a queue and stand in line because of this quest. Above all, that was a main story quest. So it's not like you could get around it somehow. You had to do that shit. And that damn garrison quest had been so shitty. And at some point we were so dissatisfied and impatient. It was chaos. After that it was just a matter of first come, first served. Fortunately, there was a very quick response. But the first few hours were once again pure bullshit, I can say that. An exotic trader.
Your mother could do that too.
Sell my shuttle engine. I'm very sure there will be more of them. One he is even still lying around outside. Special limbs. Oh yes, baby, that's what we want. Slower learning foam spray. Melee combat. Organ cell natural bionic arm and leg. Cool. What do we want? A psychode wand. Okay, now I've spent way too much. Wait. I look at it from a distance, says Goldie. That is also your right. Oh, look how expensive this ammunition is. I have an idea what a game for TYU would be. Claire Obscure Expedition 33, you can see how much you don't listen to me, my dear Nigel. I said in several streams that I played through the game, that it was super awesome, one of my best single-player experiences there is. And that I'm mega glad that I didn't make this game in the stream, because I would have ruined a certain entire experience, because people are constantly playing some things. Claire was really an absolute masterpiece for me.
Here you go, have a head pat.
But yes, I've already said that in Discord and several times in the stream. It's okay. Imagine you have a pretty dramatic scene and suddenly Lena arrives with duck, duck, duck. No, I was glad that I actually played the game all by myself. I have to admit that honestly, I was very satisfied and it was a great game.
Duck, duck, duck.
Yes, I would have been totally angry, to be fair. You can also turn off all your alarm things, yes. You could do that. But you never know what a game entails and how intense it can get. Never have I ever turned off my alarm things. But I also can't remember that we each played a real story game, except maybe Gothic. And, well, to be fair, you can't compare Gossip to a game like Claire Obscure. You could probably compare it to Final Fantasy.
Taki 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 taki.
And although I love Final Fantasy very much and I think Final Fantasy XIV has a great story, Claire was still a very nice enrichment, which no other game will be able to do so quickly. Although I would like to show some games. For example, I got Karen and hardly played it so far because I want to stream it to a good friend, but she has zero time at the moment. Gothic now also doesn't have moments in the game like Sun Eclair 33. Yes, I say. Okay, stop guys, stop spamming around like that, what's going on? Now I've made my program especially because of you. That's exactly what I meant. Once okay, I realize, I can live with it, but don't do it permanently. Somehow I have to have such spam protection installed, if possible.
Anfangsgebiet vom DLC ein extrem böser Gegner sein. Zumindest wurde mir berichtet, dass dieser Kampf sogar schlimmer sein soll als der Endkampf in der Hauptstory. Wisst ihr, manchmal bin ich extrem froh, dieses Sprachprogramm zu haben.
Very funny clip. Very, very strange club. I hoped for an explosion and waited. Bastard actually does Goldie all day. Why don't you build a pig? Oh, they make the wall. First of all, they make the whole fat wall out here. But we also almost made it, with our deep scan. The stupid thing is, and we don't have anyone who can scan deep. We urgently need more researchers for the opportunity. I especially love the combination with depth scanners and then the mining specialists with their drill arms.
Oh no. Here it goes. The vanquisher of our voice soon shall rise Tyurru the Devourer, swinging the band hammer to intend to destroy all the sun we have. All hail the giant buttermoth Tyurru the Devourer.
No one has the intention of building a wall. I have to disagree with you very strongly. I don't just want to build a wall, I want to build a kill box. Okay, after SID successfully smashed the legs and spine of our new people. Let's see to it that we take any measures now. Especially the lady who was supposed to do research no longer has a spine. Good job, Sid. Want to build a fucking snowman? No, we are sun worshippers.
All hail Tyurru, impish creature
Snowmen are our
buttermoths,
archenemy.
square in the sky,
Are absolutely
barn
declared
doors
or
of barn
walls.
doors, and worshipper of you Linus feet.
But as I said briefly in Discord, I actually think the attacks are great at the moment. Easy too. I am virtually on the front line against the opponents, especially against the animals and robots. And I'm just completely winning because these fucking weapons are so extremely strong. My wall is a square. My base is not a square. So please stop lying. She is the only cunt that has simply been lying around for at least 5 days. Really useless bitch, the woman.
My, what lovely sheep.
Ready your arms. I fear she's been possessed.
Believe the guy who was happy but Wikifeet.
I think you would have been very happy about the internet and Wikifeet. Yes, don't worry, I understood the reference. Aha, a deal of the devils. Show more viewer numbers against feet. Let's just do the test. Okay, to be fair, you don't see any feet right now. Now you see feet. In fact, I have to say that I can't understand the hype. How to find physiothoratic. I understand almost all other parts of the body, but why feet? I will never understand that. And already my audience is singing. By 50% from 2 to 1. Why did you have an operation on your foot? Have you stepped on Lego bricks? Or did Slanish make a hole in your foot? Oh no, the poor bee. Oh come on, the poor bee. Did you know that there is a species of bee that decays, which uses flesh instead of flowers? I don't know where they are right now, but there is a species of bee that actually uses meat. And from the meat you make your honey, and the honey tastes a bit like barbecue. Nope, nails were ingrown on both big toes. Was really bad. Doctor immediately removed it the next day with one toe to the bone and nourished it together, and 2 weeks later another. I'm cool. Tell me, are there any moments in your life that are blessed with health? Yes, at least you haven't had any problems until then. But seriously, are there any months when you don't do some kind of brutality with your body? I think when Kali was born, that's what he thought. Life is far too simple. I'll set the difficulty level to hardcore. It worked wonderfully. Really magnificent. So now I already have a room for a hospital room, but I don't have any beds or instruments at all. But also impressive is how long the shitty wall lasts right now. I'm lucky that there are no attacks somehow. Morally wise, we're also pretty fucked up. problem is, our people have way too many walking distances and everywhere they go, it's ugly. There is only one room that is pretty. And only a few words are there. Well, that's right. Yulina now had a husband, SID. If I had wood, I would build you a really nice double bed. Wait a minute, I've got wood. Transport capsules. Next research. And a nice big bed for our lovers. Then at least the morale can finally go up a bit. Evelina has a very good morale. But only because of the wedding. I see, come on, I want Lena to get pregnant every night. Proper walking barn door. Above all, it was like that in every game. The lady just never got her thighs together, each time she was strumming. Evelina personally keeps the world going with births. Oh God, can you imagine such a world when all these people have God complexes? That won't be a nice life. It looks really interesting now, doesn't it? Considering that it was all a huge mountain. Doesn't look so bad. And we haven't had a single insect attack yet. The poor merchant is dead. You can't even react that quickly. You're just dead instantly. I say yes 108 of these little assholes. You simply can't do anything about it. So, our first prisoner will be allowed out soon. But without a bionic spine, I can't let the second one out. Above all, we need a name for them. Let's just make Nigel out of it.
It's time to go motorboating.
Now school looks really cute.
Mwahahaha.
Okay, to be fair, she had long ears and a very nice outfit. You just had to push your face between the neckline and ride a motorboat. That was more or less the law. Under these circumstances, I would say that every brand motorboat so good. Okay, when we're done with the research, then we will probably first research the monster power plant, which will take a long time. Because let's be honest, I don't need weapons. All the weapons we can research now are much worse than the ones we found. Have you ever played beach volleyball, my dear Trestos? Or did you just watch the ladies jump around? I actually played a lot of beach volleyball back then. With us at the lake, so to speak. We had a really nice sand corner and we played volleyball there. And shit, that's exhausting. Damn shit, mega exhausting but fun. So we've done it. We can finally recruit the lady. Trestos will join our settlement. She is mega friendly and she has very high social skills. That means she will take care of prisoners. Landing capsules. Yes, the fucking Furious are here. They are getting the robots pretty wet. Dude, this really fat plasma cannon, it's nasty. Misty does 50 damage. Okay, the lower faction doesn't have plasma launchers, but they do have a rocket launcher and a doomsday rocket launcher. Well, we're not out of the woods yet. What is this anyway? Lawn thrower. Who has the grenade launcher? $20 damage. A few robots are even still alive, but they will die now by the remaining stinking Furies. And then we have to take care of these assholes. Hopefully they will fire all their rockets quickly. The rest looks doable. They have a lot of slow-ranged weapons. Sniper rifle, for example, is really nutless against us. So thank God the bad group has already died up there. Hello NOBZ.
Ready your arms.
I wish SID could.
I fear she's been
quickly get the
possessed.
on our side.
Don't be afraid. Do you know what pure terror is? When I see you feeding your shitty Kit Kat. Oh, a merchant. So, now let's hope that all the rockets are gone right away. The hell is that for a traitor? What the hell are these armors? Shoulder armor backpacks. Oh, he's got guns. This cannon here would interest me somehow. 400% armor penetration, only 50 damage sounds strong, but 6 seconds reload time. Then leave this multi-melter. Also 50 damage. .45 range. Wait a minute. 10 has 45 range. Is this some kind of sniper rifle or what? Okay, you know what? I'm curious. I'm very curious. I don't know if I should get this gravity cannon. Or the multinational melta. But it has 45 range. That's why I think we'll get it. Where did you throw it? Where's my fucking gun? Well, okay, up there. Theoretically, Ebelin is a flat pipe. That's why she should carry the gun and shoot from only very far away. In safety. Holy shit, 45 range. Wait a minute, he makes 3 shots. The thing has a very crappy DPS, it has to be said. 50 damage sounds good, but because I have to aim for so long, it takes way too long. The DPS is pretty much in the basement. I guess if he should score, it hurts a lot. But I just like high DPS, that makes it easier. Oh, the fucking Furies killed themselves with their rockets, how it sees it differently. Hallelujah. Okay, good, then we'll give you a proper welcome as soon as you've placed yourself around our base. This will be fun for young and old. One half goes up, the other half goes down. Critics start right now the lowest types. They don't have any dangerous weapons. But I have dangerous weapons. Absolute carnage. Wonderful. That's how I love it. Maybe they want to take a few organs with them. At least once. Which of the guys is particularly ugly? Should I say, these are all 3 women lying around here and all 3 are minors. 13 years, 15 years, 17 years. One uglier than the other. Okay, I'll take the 17-year-old. I don't feel quite so guilty about that. It has already had 17 good years. The barrel is then 1 or 2 days of pain. Although it just occurs to me, maybe I can even steal her genes. It has robustness. That would be pretty cool. The crack sucks, but robust wouldn't be so bad anymore. And Dieter has 3 people food poisoning. Tell me, Normie, do I really have to deprive you of your cooking skills? All 3 incompetent cook. Great. The stinking fury was treated. As soon as you feel well, you feel bad again. I make sure of that. But you are not yet in the game MOBZ. Theoretically, I could name the one prisoner after you, because I definitely want to invite her to our group. So, now it's Trestos with us. Good in ranged combat, even better with social. Theoretically, I could even make her a ranged specialist directly. Wow. And she goes crazy right away. Less than 3 seconds in the settlement and she goes crazy because she is hungry. A wound infection from our stinky fury. No, we'll see. If you're really the prisoner up here, then you're pretty intelligent. But you're a crappy sniper with garbage in ranged combat. Once again, everything here is full of vomit. I don't know why, but you always make it. You haven't seen me in action yet. Oh, believe me, we will very soon and we'll all laugh our heads off. So, let's research the hospital little by little. Meanwhile, Nigel is still busy with his center. You. Make yourself super popular. Just become with us in the base for a few minutes and you're already insulting all people, even though the passive trait is friendly. And your social arts are also very good. Actually, I think of a stinking fury, because the wound healing is particularly bad. It can take a while. So Entrestos definitely needs a real leg first. He has one leg less, he gets one leg more. If he calms down at some point, he still insults people. People insulted by far, one of the worst things that can happen. It takes a super long time and you distribute so many negative morals to all people. Insult tour is really one of the worst things in my eyes. Because look at how Graf Crustancase morale is now going down. Simply because he was insulted 10 times. 33 minus. Not even a party helps anymore. Don't worry, sooner or later everyone will be in my settlement, but they want to or not. Besides, we can even have new parties, just like I see. Maybe we'll get a new person then. Ah, Graf Crustancase breaks our mortar tubes. Oh, never mind, do it. I don't care. Oh shit, do we have a lot of mushrooms? How about big meals? Really nice vegetarian big mushroom meals. In this way, we raise morale. Actually, I wanted to explore the huge power plant for you. Well, we do that according to the sterile materials. I urgently need more electricity. Absolutely. We are hard at the limit. So, we still don't have a bionic spine, which means that our one prisoner will be lying around for a very long time. And I'm going to miss the guy, his drug, so that he doesn't die. There you go. Yes, he is happy again. He can't walk, but he's happy. Legs are overrated. What do you want to do with it? Just standing around stupidly for the whole sack. No thanks. All night long everyone is biculated with them. Unbelievable. Oh right, the spaceship. I completely forgot. Theoretically, everyone is now allowed to run out again. But we don't have a MOBZ. Not yet. So, my territory is now safe again. And we have real, nice, fat meals. That alone will really push morale up. And we're going to have a few more parties right away. The next person who should come into our settlement, I will definitely name him after you. MOBZ. Whether that will be the prisoner or a new colonist. One of the things will be true somehow. And then you'll regret being with me. Like everyone else. In the meantime, we also have so much material.
Plot twist, Mopes
So
is
much
already
cotton.
there. You can't just see
It's
him.
time we did something. We would actually need a name from San Marco. K2 fucking parties made. I don't like it. Oh my god. Absolute jackpot. Okay, she doesn't fight, but the rest is absolute jackpot. Finally a real researcher. And she is super friendly too. And she likes to incorporate body changes, which means we can type the right Titan. That will be MOBZ. You're so talented at sniping that you can't shoot. My congratulations. You are the best pacifist sniper there is. So please researchers, researchers and more researchers. So Trestos, you need a weapon. So apart from that, Trests is the best at being social. That it therefore means that we can trade with them all the time. The stupid thing is that the weird merchant here is this rogue merchant. He has nothing that I need in any way and he doesn't take anything from me. Okay, I just see him selling all these new great things. Someone has shit 50,000 pieces of silver into your brain. Okay. I have so many organs and he doesn't buy organs. Which dealer doesn't buy organs? What kind of sick world is this? We managed to push morale up and now we can do a third research lab. Somehow. So okay, cool. If it were a comfortable armchair down there too. Here. Since when have the armchairs been so uncomfortable? Okay, at least on normal quality they are uncomfortable. Somehow. Volcanic ash again. We had only had volcanic ash and even toxic ash at the same time last time. Also a very nice experience. So we have to send a transport capsule for a few things so that we can call a few more traders. Even if we don't have a lot of gasoline. I would need a third animal that produces gasoline, then everything would be perfect. For me to see this correctly, we still need a huge floodlight. It's so damn dark out there. My people are almost Swiss. Inspirational sewing samurai. And the last prisoner was convent. And the fury was sure to be slashed. Yes, let's protect it. You have a blooming imagination, MOBZ. But hey look, I made a really nice big research table there. Your own personal research table, and why is Timo missing an eye? Ha. Interesting. So Trestos needs a right leg first. Samurai will take care of it. Could you also give a very special eye color? MOBZ. You even have 2 different colored eyes. That? And not even because of any illnesses or injuries. You simply have 2 different colored eyes by nature. Perfect. Operation successful. Nevertheless, we still need the bionic spine. I don't know yet when and how. Wait, you want to tell me you've cleared Timo's eyes? No, they look different. Unless you use the eye as a pendant or something. What can I say faster? So, we need more gasoline, as I realize. Much more gasoline. Can I also convert my hay into gasoline, is the question. Yes, unfortunately nothing. Unfortunately, you can't convert hay. Hey, MOBZ is standing to steal some eyes, do some real research that we can get biogasoline from straw and hay. Would be much cooler. In any case, it's very nice to see that most of the work has been completed and our people are doing great. I would use the time and make a few new rooms. Then you will definitely need spring or later. We will probably need even more space for mushrooms at some point. We will probably need such a room at some point where we can set up our altar for rituals. Oh my god, a crazy ostrich. The wildlife strikes back and MOBZ leaves us in the difficult hours. Have fun at the LORK. Okay, you fold to the front. Wow, the did so much damage, despite his armor. What a dung bird. What an absolute dirty bird. It's better to just use our automatic doors. I think automatic doors are one of the things that are completely undervalued by many people. Simply the fact that you can walk through within a millisecond without having to open huge heavy doors. Absolute edible animal. Strauss. Not the door. But yes, the automatic doors are great. I love you. These are such ingenious things. Hello, Argoan. Always these brutalities. Yet we are so peaceful. Apart from the war crimes that we are starting. But only very few of them. Sid has successfully recovered from his attack on a giant bird. And look at how quickly our research is going up. Now that we have a third researcher, it goes so shit quickly at once. Hey, we also have some nice folding chairs. Have a look. And the fucking folding chair here in the game is brutally strong. So beware. Beware, because this folding chair of death could also haunt you at some point. If you want the folding chair, you'll have to tear it out of my cold, dead fingers. Apart from that, I still need you as a colonist. You could possibly be the guy who's in jail right now. He has no leg and no spine, but I'm in the process of fixing it at some point. Until then, you can lie around comfortably. Super cozy. Speaking of cozy, give me your fucking lungs, you asshole, you dirty fury. I'm not sure why Saidi does this. He is not a doctor. So directly the heart follows. Away with that. Very nice. In 3 days we can also put our own prisoner back in the clack chamber to fold the genes. How does it feel to be a death doctor? The genius is that Samuel does a lot of work. He mainly takes care of the medicine, the animals, and the mine. Really very complex. Speaking of which, our rhinoceros got sick. You have the honorable task of saving our rhino. So, I want to say something. We have nested really nicely in the mountain. Like a few insects. Yes, the points come all by themselves. There are people here in Canada who must already have over 1,000 points. Or you can try your hand at gambling. I've included a few games of chance where you can double your points or hurt them completely. And then you see them. There is even roulette. Wait a minute, we were on the bullet. Okay, maybe roulette doesn't work after all. But slots works. You see. Beautifully lost. Oh, how can you be so poor? Where are your points? What would you have done if you had thrown fewer folding chairs? You can see where your violent streak has led you into poverty. To be honest, I don't even know exactly what I'm going to do with these premises. Means one will be an hospital, only one, probably a prison. It's going really fast here with the power plant. Something like that now. Mortar would also be a great idea. Long-range scanners would be bad at having a shuttle or a spaceship. We don't need special limbs so urgently now. Yes, that's right. We also have that samurai. I don't think many people even know that we have so many things. I've included a lot of small mini-games, by the way. Okay, I'd say let's make the hospital bed now. And then we'll see. In the meantime, my warehouse looks so ultra clear. We have so many people that I have to worry about food. One more reason why I probably need such a large mushroom chamber after all. And that's exactly what we do. We are building a really nice big mushroom cap. Certainly a few support columns in the middle so that everything doesn't collapse. And poor ARV, you can't keep up with all the stones. There are so many stones, he says. Far too many stones. But well, if we have so many stones, we can also make a few statues. Or I'll build another thing of huts. Why not? Why not? Are we going to build a second stone kappa? Exactly, do kappa instead of cutter. We have 14 people and 2 prisoners. Are you surprised that the food still listens to some extent? So it's best to build our power plant right away, right? The cool thing is, it's right on the wall. But the stupid thing is also exactly where the clothes are. More electricity for the electricity gods or something like that. Yes, we have many requests. But we also have a lot of people this time. As I said, I'm very surprised that the food still works to some extent. I thought we were broke a long time ago. We really have 16 people in total, 14 colonists and 2 prisoners. That's quite a number. Yes, please, Argoin. Oh yes, she's finally making new statues. My skull. You asshole. Could you have saved the points for gambling? You can even have a duel. You don't need to gamble, you can just have a duel. You see, now you can accept or reject. What? Why did he win? Why did he win if he has no points? This is fraud. I feel betrayed. That's sheer shit. The absolute pinnacle of fraud, live and in color. So hospital beds are also ready. Why am I still urgent? Yes, drug production wouldn't be wrong either. Emergencies and such. So, we need even more pillars. If you have 1 million channel points, then you can come back and request a duel. How does that sound? Then you double your points or you lose everything. Isn't that very tempting? Or maybe you want to have another duel for 100 points. Oh, come on. This whole system is purely to cheat. I bet you can't do that a third time. /ban Argoin. Oh shit, fake chat.
Plot twist, Tyurru is really bad in duels.
Oh yes, come here. And they run to 1 meter. System is just pretty. Shut up. This whole system is just insidious. Not everyone is against it. Yes, the system is set so that the streamer always loses. 100% always loses. That's quite normal.
Plot twist.
So that you all
Sister
get a
is
good
really
feeling,
bad and everything
because
that is
otherwise
not
you won't get
Rimworld.
shit in your life. I'm also pretty shit in the game here. Damn. So our huge beautiful thick mushroom chamber is built. Oh my god, we don't have any electricity anymore, I see right now. So really nothing at all. That's bad. Okay, before you make the mushroom soil, please be the power plant out there. We really have no electricity left. Can I make a duel against myself? Then at least I'll win. No, I'm not allowed to duel myself. What a shit. Bad with animals. Honestly, that's a sucking gene. This is actually a really good feature to compensate for the positive qualities. I didn't say that. The system is designed in such a way that I always lose. Really hard bullshit. Really hard bullshit. I'll tell you. Can't help it. Total rigged.
Here you go, have a head pat.
Just one last time. In your face, you lollipop. And who has no points at all now? Well, I'll say, pride comes wrong earlier. It doesn't matter. I only have to win once. It's like a Dark Souls. You can lose to the boss 50 times, but you only need to win once. You may need to refresh the page to see the points. Yes, because normally no one uses these damn commands. I don't know how they work myself. Yes, we just had duels for the channel points. I lost 4 times and won once, but the last time I won I stole all the points. Of course, take care, Argoin. So, our power plant is in place. We have an abundance of electricity.
A square.
I've also tried to fight against myself. It doesn't work. He says ice cold no. You can fight me. Finger against Willy is in my opinion not a real official duel.
Fight you? I want opponents,
a merchant.
no victims.
Well then let's go bargaining. After all, he wants to buy my lungs. In general, all my organs. It's such a strange weapon. 30 damage within 2.5 seconds. Doesn't sound so strong now. 18 damage 1.4 seconds. 26 range sounds better. Let's take a look at the thing. There are so many armors here and stuff. And he also sells these very expensive minerals. I don't know what I need, so let's keep our hands off it for now. Oh, he even sells slaves. So shit, expensive that stuff. Just shit expensive. 13 damage. 27 range, 1.2 seconds to the target. That's fine. Thank you. Let's see how good the weapon is here now. Just bolter with curl. It's pretty shitty. You don't like to say it's pretty shitty. I can see, come on, in the end we'll really stick with our assault rifles and our pulse rifles, probably. Although I saw that these plasma cannons, they are also quite powerful. And frankly, this one weapon I have right now isn't so bad either. Orlok autogun looks really good. Goldie, what would you say is the best ranged weapon from this mod? Which bolter exactly? Because the one I have now is shit. Okay, there are a lot of them. I would very much like to take a closer look at all of them. You don't build and research everything yourself. Yes, I think this executor also sounds so good. And it also looks very good, just from a visual point of view. I just have to find the weapon and look at the statistics of the thing. I can't find it in the tech tree right now. In the worst case, this is a real endgame weapon at the back somewhere. Here, for example, there is also a really big bolter. It looks a bit better with 20 damage, 3 shots, 2.5. Yes, although, that doesn't sound so good. The child, frankly, not so good. Heavy flamethrower sounds awesome. Your damage per second dogs. Just like these car cannons, this assault cannon. It sounds really damn strong. 20 damage, 10 shots, 30 range, 2.5 seconds, rate of fire. I think Dustin could be really strong. Because I can't find this execution right now. God, that's a long talent tree, honestly. Damn long talent tree. Are there apparently even tanks? Okay, there are towers here. Tarantula Tower. Oh, here he is. Okay, that, for example, sounds really damn strong. The thing. 30 damage, 20 shots, 35 range, and 2 seconds cooldown, just barely. How much DPS does the thing have? The minigam already has somehow 88. The thing is easily over it. I would say double damage, maybe even 160 DPS or so. Probably even much, much more. Okay, let me have fun and conjure up one like that. $88 TPS. Less than I thought, but 88 is a hell of a lot. Okay, that swallows everything up, even a normal stone wall. Okay, I understand why the DPS is so deep. Unlike other weapons, the hit rate is pathetic. That's probably the only reason why the DPS isn't higher, because the hit rate sucks extremely. And the further away you are, the worse it gets. So a maximum of 12 cells would be perfect for this weapon, and even then it is still pretty poor in accuracy. Interesting. I'm going to imagine you have 5 people with this weapon. A single hit is enough and your opponent is probably dead or extremely badly wounded. Once a minigun does much less damage, I think, in a single hit. And we saw that minigun had been quite accurate with high quality. You see, she only makes 10 chances. Now also quite little accuracy, even less than this executioner bolter. That surprises me a bit right now. I thought it would have been higher. Yes, let's see, maybe one day we'll really just do this fat bolter. Could be funny. Could be very funny. Could actually even research the things already. I see it right now. The thing is even a starting weapon, Goldie. This thing is actually an initial weapon. Okay, as soon as you have the fabricator, we'll go to the thing. That can be funny. This can be really funny. Yes, by all means. So as I said, the thing is, if you manage to loot a few of these weapons by your opponents at the beginning, then you are almost unstoppable in my opinion. Weapons are very strong in places. In any case, I'm curious to see what's to come. We have the manufacturer and go to the police station. I don't even know what it costs right now. Probably high-tech components. Probably the new stuff too. You need 45 of these adamantiums. $45 adamantium. We have to remember that for the future, if we should find that at the dealer. In any case, we have now made a little further progress. We could even research new things right now. A shuttle or maybe vital monitor or directly such a manufacturer. But first I need my super fast high-tech research table. My multi-analyzer. In the meantime, we may really do some other research. Maybe special limbs. We have never researched musical instruments and drugs. Since at least you have musical instruments here for a bit more variety. Just needs a little wood. A flu. I was just missing. Okay, my two doctors are apparently not affected by this. Well, Samurainer, you will probably have to make a couple cross today. So it's good to grow more mushrooms. More mushrooms for our mushroom colony. An animal has fallen out of a transport capsule. Would me off. An affair. Oh my god. Nigel and ARVU. No problem. The person who was originally involved is not with us in the settlement anyway. It's only understandable. You have picked up a young being. Oh shit, that's not true at all. She's older, how can you? So here a new statue is already finished. We could either put them in the large warehouse or we could also lift them for the hospital. But since I don't have a hospital yet, I'd rather go to the camp. Very nice. Now the camp is also a bit pretty. Little by little, we will hop up each room a bit. At some point, it doesn't matter where you'll be, everything will be pretty. And at some point we will only eat mushrooms. $30 damage, 26 range. I won't risk any of our people for that now. Speaking of risking. Somehow Culver seems to get problems, just like S. With his flu. I think I know why. The wrong doctor handled. Okay, why does Normie work as a doctor? Yes, I don't know either. Either you poison our people with food or you actually try to brag about your medical skills and kill people in the process. I don't understand it either. Something's wrong with you, pal. Something is wrong here front and back. So, we need a little iron again. But by little I mean a lot. You're probably one of those people who offers a drink to your friends at a bowling party and one of your friends says, "But please order me a Coke without sugar." What do? Of course, you take the co-sugar and firmly claim that there is nothing in it. I'm right. Like right now, by the way, we could do new parties again, but Culver is far from out of the woods. The guy, he's really sick. I think he needs real medicine once. If he would lie down, but no, he prefers to look through the telescope. Oh shit. Aw, Mom. No. We can never survive that in our lives. Lick me. "77 enemies and you have high-tech weapons. And it's the pigs. They also eat the even less damage. When I see the grenades, I get really sick. Well, but to be fair, Goldie, that could have happened here with normal weapons. That's 77 enemies. And right now my people are all sick. That's the next problem, so a very crappy workout too. Very, very crappy timing. Indeed. I can be happy that they are not wall breakers, and I can be happy that they attack me immediately. This will be very disgusting. I'm afraid it's going to be very, very disgusting now. Okay, none of them have a doomsday rocket launcher. Hey big shit, they have so many grenades. We even have these really fat grenades that do a lot of damage. Now the question is, do you use the grenades against the wall or do they become hand-to-hand combat? I'm afraid the mortar wouldn't save me here at all. Unless we had that proper fat monster mortar built into the mod. Okay. Here comes Samurai and there is Culver. They have to at least medicate. Oh god, this is going to be really disgusting. 77 enemies. Yes, it's very dependent on it now. Will they attack the wall with grenades or will they maybe just try to hit it with melee? That is the crucial point now. What will depend on whether we win or lose? Probably. Okay, they're attacking. They don't use their grenades. Ah, yes, you do. Yes, damn, we're dead. Oh damn, we're so dead. Okay, if they use their grenades, then the walls are broken within a few seconds. I can't do anything about that. This is a site that we are too well acquainted with. Unfortunately. It's nice that the grenades don't get somehow. Mr. Haken and kill your own people. Yes, okay. A few of her pigs are dead. At least they managed that. 7 enemies less. Now already. If I go out there now and get a grenade in the face, then that's really it. They are very dangerous grenades. With the masses. Okay, that's right, someone with a grenade, if I manage to shoot the way, immediately. Says the small disadvantage, if you don't have automatic doors straight. Because my own people are blocking each other. Stop the grenade. And who thinks stop him in the grenade? Another map from the left. Okay, I think we'd better withdraw that. There are already many. Evelina Brentner and Mia-Lena Brent. Can you delete them? I really thought she was going to open all the doors now. Oh Collie, look, he's lost a nice portion of organs. Not cool. There are still 59 opponents and my wall looks like shit. Yes, as I said, at least they are so stupid and bring each other up from time to time. These grenades are just total overkill. Is that procured? That's so stupid. That's so stupid. These grenades are just ridiculous. Yes, look at the damage. 90 sheep points, what is that? And the other then does even more. I think the other one somehow does 140 damage or something. Well, what should I do? They are about to break through and I have no way to defend myself. Maybe I could do more over a long distance. We've seen that we have pretty strong ranged weapons. That will happen soon, because they will break through to the right.
Get the bottommost heritage. そうなのか。
Okay, you're coming. Then let's see if my theory was correct. But as I said, distance gives us many advantages. Could they shoot away individually now? Is it possible that my weapons even pass through protection points? The guy has a protective shield and the weapon somehow went through the protective shield. Why did he come here now? Okay, now you're coming from all directions. That's not cool. And there are a lot of grenades. We still have my berserker staff, we'll use it now. It was on the guys who have dangerous grenades. Aw, shit. A shit. Into the protective shield. Okay, we won. Let them run away. Wait, it could have been worse. No, my camp. Oh god, my camp is burning. I don't like that. Save my camp. Yes, we won, but at what cost? I'll say, at least our main base is whole. I guess that's something. Say the whole thing quite well at a long distance, despite the huge mass they had. The weapons we have are just pretty strong at a distance. And now we would have even more of it. Ha! Well, we lost a little something. Nothing too dramatic. We have lost our power plants, for example. We have lost one of our launch pads. And the parts with which we process our stones. That's this compared to who could have died. And yes, we could definitely have died just now. It was a very scary army. With equally frightening weapons. But they really somehow killed 20 people or maybe 15 people themselves. At least. Well, the grenades are my curse and a blessing at the same time. What to set up will be really great fun again. Oh god, gold die, I'll tell you. These grenades are really not okay. They are completely exaggerated. I mean 140 damage. What is that? Oh, 130, my mistake. Oh, it's only 130 damage. Well then. Is there any weapon that is even stronger, that does even more damage? I don't think so. Wait, that wasn't a wall, that was air conditioning. They broke an air conditioner. That's right. So Goldie, you have to work overtime. Shit, wound infection with our deer count. Dr. Samurai. Work. Work. Well, in any case, we now have enough electricity for our most necessary things. The guest then comes one by one. The flu is over. This must be the good Graf crushed cheese. A wound infection must also survive. Oh no, it will be somehow. The one where I look at this weapon again, I think it goes through protective shields. So here it just says that there is no tank in any way or armor has a chance. Looked like the thing was going to shoot through a protective shield. Let's test it. Fact. Okay. That's definitely something you would keep in mind. And you're still burning. Not only does the thing go through a protective shield, you also burn. There is the new Rimworld, which now has a similar weapon that also goes through protective shields. And those things here. The beam. Yes, I just don't know any MILTS. Or MBLTA. I mean, I've never seen such a weapon penetrate a protective shield in Warhammer 40k. I only saw that my people were burning, who had a protective shield, and also the enemy. That's why I was able to combine them very quickly. So I think it's just a weapon that is generally used against very strong armor, not only against vehicles, but also against infantry that is heavily armored. It's even written there. Here, heavy infantry and vehicles. And that makes sense somewhere. The thing just melts through everything, even through a protective shield. So you have done absolutely right in this respect. No matter what armor you have, no matter what protective shield you have, this thing goes through. The funny thing is, the thing has a very shitty DPS. Oh my goodness, a subscription. 13.8 is really nothing. Hey, hello Shaun. Hey, hello my dear Shaun, where would you have been? Yes, then have fun with Final Fantasy and thank you very much for your 3-tier subscription. And have fun with Final Fantasy. But yes, that's actually a weapon, you should look very closely. In the DPS it looks like shit, but the thing does 50 damage, has an extremely perversely high range of 32 and goes through armor and protective shields. Oh, the range is even 45. It's even worse. 45, are you kidding me? Many private problems are, I'm sorry about that. But as long as everything improves. Oh well, I'd say we're doing quite well. We are currently testing this Warhammer 40k map that Goldie has dug out. And we are learning a lot of new things right now. If I'm not mistaken, a sniper rifle has a lot less range than that thing, right? Also 45. Okay, so this thing has just as much range as a sniper rifle, is more accurate than a sniper rifle. Well, at least up to 40 fields. It goes through all armor, sets targets on fire, and even penetrates protective shields. And it's much faster than a sniper rifle, of course. Yes, I have to say, that sounds pretty harsh. Let's see where the weapon is. There is a similar weapon. Yes, it only does 30 damage. It also has less range. I have to get into all the good weapons all at the very beginning. With this weapon, you'll probably blast the robots completely within a few seconds. So I can't imagine that the giant robotic battle robbers have even the slightest chance. If only because you have much more reach. You bypass the armor completely and you just sizzle it down, no matter what armor they have. Yes, it's pretty impressive, I have to say. We just have to find out where we get all these raw materials from. Whether this is really only possible through trade. But that's a really scary weapon. This shows that sometimes the DPS is not so decisive. You don't understand anyway why she should only have 13. The thing shoots 3 times would hit all 3 shots. Do you have 150 damage? But it just calculates that you never score. And well, did you have to reload for a long time? Sometimes test something. What about a floor protection shit? It goes through. That's really sick. I think if you have a good portion of these weapons and then these execution bolter, then you have a very good mix of 2 strong weapons. Hey, hello, Crow. Yes, I would say quite good. We have just fended off an attack with a lot of effort and hardship. When we try to figure out this mod that has been given to us. It's called Grimworld 40k. Although, actually, it's a compilation of several. Unfortunately, I couldn't capture a single person. They either died themselves because of their extremely violent grenades or were shot away by me directly. I'm glad I survived it all. It was an attack with 77 opponents and they had very perverted weapons. For example, a grenade that does 130 damage. Is there a war? I don't know. I really don't know. Know that this is. These are these black figures, but I don't know if that's in here. That's why we're trying to find out. Okay, Goldie has already answered. Aren't these the 750th Death Regiment? Oh, there it is. Yes, I've already found it. Well, you are friendly or neutral. We have many ways to make people a little bit worse so that they can come to us.
Und lege sie seine Hinterbacke. Und ich schneide ein bisschen hinein.
Er ist total perplex und dreht sich um und im ersten Moment guckt er so total aggressiv und dann sieht er dich und dann werden seine Gesichtszüge plötzlich ganz weich.
That's probably what it comes down to. You have to trade with all the people and then you will have to capture these valuable doctors and minerals from them.
Nein,
That will probably happen later in the end.
Stopp!
You won't find all the new minerals just like that with mineral resources or long-range scanners. You'll probably have to bargain for everything.
Ja.
Das finde ich aber auch ganz nett. Du erinnerst mich an meine Ex-Frau.
Okay, nein. Machen wir daraus nicht was Persönliches.
Where do the voices come from?
Warum persönlich? Ach, Moment, seid ihr? Oh, das tut mir leid.
Was?
Und er denkt offensichtlich, dass ihr zwei ein Paar werdet.
Nein! Ew!
That wasn't a clip, it was obviously a very long video. I had been a bit confused for a moment. Oh no, crushed cheese. What happened? Why does he die? He urgently needs more medicine. Oh God, what are you doing? Lie down, you bum. He prefers to read the book first. Extreme wound infection. Okay, he will survive it by now, but that makes it pretty violent. That was very close. Without the medicine boost, it wouldn't have happened. Are you fed up with your life? I'm doing a Starfield pirate run. I'm role-playing a pirate that is trying to go undercover in the main factions. Show yourself what a clip should look like. Within 10 seconds, Goldie. Do it.
Yeah! Bin ich der Einzige, der schon durchgeladen hat? Oder ist das ein Anzeigefehler?
Das ist ein Anzeigefehler.
Ist ein Anzeigefehler, ich bin auch schon durch.
Ja, durch bin ich auch, aber nicht geladen.
Dann musst du dich mal laden, oder du musst dich sichern.
Yes, we've all had some very embarrassing clips, haven't we? I also have so many weird old clips.
Mal gucken, was brauchen wir denn eigentlich? Brauche ich höchstens Ballteile oder Sturmgewehre?
Now I'm no longer the smallest sister.
But crisp for us. And that's how antisocial my people are. Well, we won't recover so quickly, but still not from this blow here. We still have so many construction projects. Oh no, we're dead. Okay, that's it G. And G. Oh, damn it. And 16 of these Tesseron. Well, really great. Aw, we're so dead ladder. My wall isn't even finished yet. It's not even close to finished. Okay, you just have to fix on the right and fix on the bottom, right? She's running for shit right now. Okay, try to fix the wall. They do not attack immediately. We have a certain chance if we can divide them up somehow. Even if my wall looks like a Swiss cheese right now. Albert Colley build just you cunt. You, too, golden construction. Any little wall that we can somehow build will be able to be our help. Another time back to the base doesn't stay out there. We also have no more abilities, we have no fighting paroles, we have nothing. That would be one of those moments where probably the grenade quite could be gay. Actually, not even a stupid idea. Where is the grenade? Wait, I want this weird melt grenade. So here, you take it, my dear Timo. Maybe there is another one lying around somewhere. Yes, up there, that's cost cheese for Graf. I'm not going to lie to you, guys, we're definitely dead. The worst thing is that the robots won't flee either, because they won't commit theft and run away. They stay until they are dead or we are dead. Hey, Connie has at least fixed the south a bit. Goldie, you join in a little longer. That will not achieve. I wish there would just be a human attack. Somehow. Or an animal attack. Something that could save me. So, we have to try to pull the robots as far apart as possible so that we only fight against one pair at a time. Very simple tactics. They say up here on the left, that's not so bad. Because, no, we'd rather do it down below. It's a bit safer because of the corner. Nevertheless, so many of them. A few of them have flames. Shit, this one has a huge range of explosion. What a stupid grenade that has such a huge range of explosion, further than you can actually throw. Oh no, he threw it. Not good. Yes, that was the grenade. Cool. Why didn't that happen with the pigs earlier? And why doesn't SID have a folding chair in his hand? Well, then we'll just go out and die together. These grenades are just absolute bullshit. Really complete bullshit. I think he can't throw the grenade very far and the blast radius is bigger than throwing. That's just... Yes, the game is lost anyway. The game had been lost anyway when the robot army had seen. I just sent her out to die. The man in the black can't do anything anymore either. So nothing for anywhere. I think that's it with this mod, it's shit. This mod is just an bullshit. I'm going to get 50% or more of the guns are so fucking expensive and they don't do anything at all. And then you have a few weapons that are completely unbalanced. I already know why I don't use mods with such game-changing things. And then suddenly you have 70 enemies in front of you, all of whom have such weird weapons. But really, these grenades are not okay. These grenades are really hard bullshit. That's when our settlement, so a flame goes up. I mean, we can continue the mods, but I'm not going to use the weapons for you. They are all in the trash. I think I would have done better if I had assault rifles. And a kill box. True, if I had had a kill box, I could have stopped this pig army. They hadn't been wall breakers. Definitely a nice introduction. Definitely an interesting introduction. Too bad, but oh well. Yes, of course the mod is also to blame. I'm perfect. You can see from my base how nicely it is built. I'm perfect. It's all a matter of learning. If you ever use this mod is unknown to me. I don't know how the weapons work, I have to see how strong they are. I first have to find out what is worthwhile and what is not worthwhile. May I invite Rufus to play? Fucking shit. No, the guy must never be invited. Fuck then invite some green furries. Oh god, I didn't say that. Do you know what, dear Rufus? Fuck Slanish. Okay my dear people, let's move on tomorrow. I'll definitely build a real box next time again. Then I can withstand at least a few more attacks. If you just now I fucked myself for the most part in this Grimworld. So, let's see where I take you today. Tomorrow we'll give it a try. With a different tactic. With other preparations. First of all, I look at what kind of friends are online. In the background I only hear it burning. We'll just go over to Betra. We hadn't been there for over 30 days and he's currently playing Dead by Daylight. With that in mind, have a wonderful evening and a wonderful day. And always remember, I love you. Bye bye.